First of all, thank you, Richard. This cost us one ticket, upper class. Thank you didn't give away a space ticket because we can't afford it. By the way, the salt and pepper is still on board, and in our offices in Crawley, near Gatwick, there is a huge replica of these two salt and pepper shakes. And I'll tell you how funny Virgin Atlantic is. So, we have the cafeteria is next to these salt and pepper shakes. And people like taking photos with, especially guests, they love those. And I was just going to get my coffee in the morning, and somebody just said, "Can you please take a photo?" I said, "Of course." I'm doing all the selfies in the office, taking photos of people standing next to the salt and pepper. But what a fantastic panel. Virgin Atlantic still remains, and okay, I've got to plug this thing. This is a Virgin Atlantic event, so we remain innovative and fun and all about the customers and all about our people. So that remains the heart of it. I think 50 years on, 35 years. We celebrated 35 years of Virgin Atlantic on June the 22nd this year. And Virgin Group, Richard, will celebrate both 70 next year, and the brand will be 50. And just to the panel, all of you, a huge round of applause from the crowd. Thank you. So we're moving to the next section, which is new technology, food, Israeli startups. So what we did is, together with Kalkalis, we asked anyone who wanted to come and pitch to Rich, that's the name of the session, and we got over 100 applications, and we chose 5. What we're going to do is as follows. This is going to be...
Just before you do, could we have a pen and paper if we're going to have to listen to 5? We'll never remember everything.
We'll get you a pen and paper. So what we're going to do is as follows. We're going to invite 5 entrepreneurs. They will have 3 minutes to pitch the idea to this panel. We're going to have 2 minutes for Q&A, and then the next one. We'll finish 5 of them. Richard, pitch to Rich, yes. Well, what we're going to do is as follows. It's your decision at the end. You guys will advise. I think you're pretty seasoned entrepreneurs and investors and amazing leaders. Ofra wants me to say that there is a company here. It's Yofix. You'll hear about them. We chose them not knowing that Ofra is involved in that company, so please disregard, and she will abstain. But at the end, Richard will make the final vote. So can I please invite to the stage, and I'm going to be strict on time and strict on the Q&A, Dror Tamir and Zvika Weiss, not related to me at all, from Hargol. Hargol, by the way, is grasshopper in Hebrew. Over to you.
Thank you. Shalom. My name is Dror Tamir, co-founder and CEO of Hargol FoodTech, the world's first commercial grasshopper farm. And grasshoppers are nature's most efficient protein source. We all know that global demand for protein is expected to double over the coming decades. And we also know that existing protein sources are harmful to the environment and not as healthy as we need them to be. Grasshoppers are an amazing solution. First, they provide an amazing nutritional content with over 70% protein content, all essential amino acids, very high on omega-3 and omega-6, and that's without any processing. Second, they provide neutral taste and flavor, making them the perfect ingredient to develop a wide range of food products based on them. Third, they are sustainable, over 20 times more efficient than beef, reducing greenhouse gas emissions by 98.8%, reducing water consumption by 1,000 times, reducing arable land usage by 1,500 times. And it gets even better, because there is demand. Over 2.5 billion people across the world consume insects as part of their diet, mainly in Asia, Africa, and Central America. The most widely eaten insect in the world are grasshoppers. They enjoy very high demand and very high prices. And it's very important to remember that grasshoppers are the only kosher and halal insect in the world. Even John the Baptist used to eat grasshoppers with honey. At Hargol FoodTech, we develop innovative methods and technologies to grow grasshoppers on commercial scale. From a climate-controlled environment that enables us to grow them year-round at a very high and constant quality, through an incubator that enables us to reduce the incubation period from 40 weeks to 2 weeks, and an innovative cage infrastructure for vertical farming. Hargol FoodTech sells an ingredient whole grasshoppers and grasshopper protein to food producers around the world. And we are also engaged in joint ventures with leading food producers to develop nutritional supplements, sports protein powders, and meat replacement products. So, if you want your passengers to eat healthier and enjoy the manna from the heaven in a sustainable way, I have something for you. And if you want to take a person to Mars, you need insects to close the cycle and use all the waste. So, if you do want to take a bite from the future, I have something for you. Thank you.
Woo! Dror. So now, Avisha, Gil, Ofra, Richard, any questions? 2 minutes for Q&A. Please sit down. Or you have to stand up to, for the lecture.
How do,
okay.
how do you convince people to try it? Who want to try one?
I've tried.
You try? All right, we got one.
Have you tried them as well? I have several persons in the audience that can try them. Muli can try them as well. He did. He ate a lot of them, but don't forget to bless.
How is it?
Yeah, thank you. Well, actually, the thing is, if I want you to eat the grasshoppers, I will tell you mainly about the health benefits that are related to them. Grasshopper protein already proved by research that it is supporting growth of children at least as good as casein, milk, or soy. It improves our metabolism, reducing sugar and cholesterol levels much better. So it actually can prevent diabetes. It's good, I told you. It doesn't taste like an insect. Forgot to say that. And most importantly, grasshopper protein reduces body fat. So here you go.
Can I get some more?
I used to say that it helps you grow hair, but it's not working.
Can you, I mean, obviously here you've got real grasshoppers, but I mean, can you use it as a supplement for other foods? So mash them up and so you don't actually taste that they're grasshoppers?
Absolutely. Actually, the product that we will launch in 2 months, and the Paris Center personnel saw it last night, it's a nutritional supplement, a gummy bear, actually gummy hopper, honey flavored like John the Baptist did, and that will be a nutritional supplement, and some person tried them yesterday. You can't tell that there is a grasshopper inside.
I'm just back from Mexico, and I have to say it was on every table, next to every drink.
Chapulines.
Yeah, so...
And we are working with
the rest of the world, you don't need, actually the majority of the world, you don't need to convince
And we have just one company from Mexico produces sausages, and we are producing a chapulines sausage for the Mexican market.
So on the note of chapulines, thank you, Dror and Grasshopper.
Thank you.